right, guys. It's only took us 17 minutes to get rolling, but this is our new podcast we're starting. It's called Heart versus Height. We got our inspiration from a name a couple years ago. We started it off, but past went different ways. But we wanted to get back into it. So introduce the name just a little bit. I'm part of the Heart, as well as Mr. Evan here. Evan, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Evan. I go to Morehead State. I play football there, and I'm in nursing right now. Uh, Currently just have 2 years left of college. So
Then for the second half of the name, we got the height. We got the Chapman brothers. If you couldn't tell, if you guys could just stand up for a second.
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah, I can't do that.
Well, if they would have stood up like they're supposed to, as you could tell, their heads would probably go off of the screen because both of them are standing at a whopping over 6'6". So that's where we kind of got the name. Is back in our classroom, we used to play some games of the Heart, which was the short guys, as myself as only being about 5'8", going against 6'6" giants over here. So that was about how we kind of came up with the name, just to play some games. And I'm going to shoot it over to Eric here, and he's going to introduce a little bit about himself.
I'm Eric, and I go to Marietta College and play basketball there. And then the other half of the height, Mr. Josh Chapman. Go for it.
I'm Josh. I also go to Morehead and play football with Evan. I'm 6'6". Right, Johnny was just barely on the line. So I'm majoring in finance, and I got 4 years left.
Oh, I got 3 years, and
young
for going through majors.
Young buck for real.
I guess I'll go ahead and introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Johnny Porter, part of the Heart Squad, and I go to Marshall University. I'm studying physical education and wellness. And unlike the others, I do not play collegiate sports, but I am a coach at a local junior high school for baseball.
Yes, sir, John.
Attaboy. All right,
My
so
teammate.
Getting into high school sports memories, what was your guys' favorite one?
That's a tough question, not gonna lie.
Facts. There's so many, man. John, you want to start us off, man?
Oh, yeah, I guess I will. My favorite individual memory was probably when we took a trip to Tennessee our senior year of high school for baseball, and I was able to have my first high school home run and my only home run in Tennessee, which was we're from West Virginia, so that's about 4 hours away, and just being able to go down there and play some ball was just a great experience with the team, and being able to come back home and saying I got my first ever home run with my teammates and coaches around me.
Facts, dude. The best part about that story is like when we was going to the game, we was with my parents, and my dad was like, "Man, I really like the way you swing, John. Your first two hacks, you swinging like you trying to hit one out." John's like, "Honestly, my goal in the first two swings is I'm hitting it as hard as I can." Johnny's first at bat, home run.
Cool. Second at bat. First at bat, I skied out to about Jesus in left field. I mean, I hit that ball higher than I think I've ever hit a ball. And I remember coming back into the dugout, and I literally said, I will not miss the next one. And on the very next pitch in my second at bat, I put it about 400.
Evan, what was yours?
I really got probably, I would say 3, honestly. I just can't really pick between them. But I have 2 for football and then 1 for baseball. So my 1 for baseball was our sophomore year. I hit a ball straight up the middle of the field, and it sent us to regionals. So that was a pretty awesome moment. And then for football, I would say probably my top 1 would be the 100-year game we had a few years ago, just because that was against our rival too. And we started out the game and we was down 16-0, and then we started to have a comeback, and then I just remember that last drive I had, it was just constantly I was just constantly running the ball, and we ended up going down and scoring on that drive, and it basically secured the win for us.
Josh?
I want to say probably from basketball, going and playing in the Hoosiers gym. I mean, it was hard to pick just one from playing three sports: baseball, basketball, and football. Just like all growing up. So, I mean, I guess that would top it off.
Yeah,
Only
that
time I got to
was
stay the night with my brothers.
a
pretty cool.
pretty sick moment in the time of my senior year. But my two favorite memories is one getting to play with you, Josh, and have Aaron and Nate on staff with us
Yeah,
my senior year, and
that was
then
definitely awesome.
and then getting my 1,000th point off your assist.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're welcome for that one.
Yeah,
Dude, something crazy was like last night, I don't know, I was just like scrolling through like old posts just because I was just, looking back at the good old times. And like I came across like your 1,000 year post, dude. And like just looking at like how excited like me and Johnny was. Oh man, we were so hyped. Like I just remember that, dude. That was awesome. So happy
yeah,
for you.
appreciate that. One of 8.
Yes, sir. Finally got your banner up too a couple days
I
ago.
know.
1 of
I know.
10 in school.
No, one of 8 in the school.
1 of 8.
Yeah,
School
so
history.
not 8th, so I'll take
And
it.
he also played 2 years with another 1,000-point scorer, so that just goes to show
That's
you.
factual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, getting into the next segment. The predictions for the rest of the college football playoffs.
Ooh. Dude,
This one's easy. I think this one's easy.
Evan, why don't you start us off?
dude, oh my gosh. How about the Buckeyes? I mean, can anybody touch them right now in the country?
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, this is how they should have been playing all year. I mean, they have a $20 million team, and they're finally putting it freaking together.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Go Bucks.
Now, I've always said since the start of this playoff, I thought out of the top part of the bracket, I thought they was going to make it out of this. Due to, I think the 3 best teams were in the top half. I think there was Ohio State, Oregon, and Texas all along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially since Georgia lost Stetson. Or Beck.
Man.
Stetson, but Beck. Carson Beck.
But their backup played good, man. Stockton, he played a good game. Their line just couldn't hold up, really.
Well, I mean, you got to look out there. I mean, Penn State's finally putting their offense together, which they've had a top 5 defense all year long.
Yeah, it's
Same
true.
with Notre Dame.
Could be
Notre Dame's always got a good defense, so
could end up being a Big Ten matchup. That'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
That would be dope.
Ohio State's going to get through Texas though first. I mean, you never know which Quinn Ayers is going to show up.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the number 1 cornerback in the country, guarding Jeremiah Smith. So,
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Have you
For
guys
sure.
noticed that like throughout the bracket, like the first round, it was the higher seed, and then it was the lower seed? Is it gonna be the higher seed that wins this one now, or is it gonna be the lower seed?
It's hard to tell with this one.
I don't think a lower seeds won, have they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ohio State beat Oregon.
He's
No,
saying
I mean,
he's saying like the
a
first
higher
round,
seed.
like the
Yeah.
first round.
First
and then,
round.
and then the last round, all the higher seeds, all of them won.
Everyone
Yeah.
they got every conference champion lost.
Yeah. I think a large part of that could be to having. I mean, them guys haven't played ball in 4 weeks. Like that's just hard. That's hard to keep in mind. A team's mind, right?
That's one thing that shoot.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. Nick Saban said on the Pat McAfee show. He was saying how the defenders they don't even know how to tackle anymore because like they go that long without tackling, without like going full live contact.
Yeah, which also, as Josh knows as well, like you get to the second half, not even second half of the season. Once you get in the season, you're not tackling at all.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's something that those teams could have been missing out on these past couple of weeks. So maybe I don't know, like maybe they needed to throw in a live period here and there during this downtime.
Coming into college, that's what the biggest surprise was. I thought we were live like, every single day, but
yeah.
I mean,
so this is a wild take, but I know Michigan. They had a 6-6 at the end of the year.
Yeah, something like that.
So they had a 6-6 record, but the Rolling Tide, right? They was fighting to get in. They thought they should have been the team in. So Michigan beat Ohio State that last game, right? Which everybody
Yep.
thinks that was a fluke, but who knows? So should Michigan have been in as well? Because they just beat Bama as well.
No.
I mean, I think that's all the proof you need right there. I mean,
Yeah.
they beat two of the like top-notch competition. Like, I mean, that right there is plain as day. It just tells me.
I mean, I
They
feel
should,
like
yeah.
this 12th seed was throwing the wild card in.
Yeah,
Can't put a 6-16 that wasn't even top 5 in their conference in the playoffs. So
Eric,
How not,
Where you at?
John?
how could you
Mostly.
though? I mean, it's based off the playoffs is based off regular season of how they perform, and I mean when you're losing terrible teams almost week after week,
But they didn't
They
lose
got-
terrible teams. They didn't
but
lose
they
terrible
got-
teams.
they got one lucky win against Ohio State. I mean, a 3-point game that
but that's the
everyone
thing,
knows
though.
they shouldn't have
What-
won.
Yeah, but look,
Was-
man,
was
they
that game
caught
luck,
they
though?
caught that fire at the end of the year. They just put it on Bama
Yeah.
too.
There
Was
is
that
no
game-
fire
was
in
that
that
game versus Ohio
offense.
State luck? That's
There is
the
no
question.
there is no fire in that offense.
You don't have to have an offense to catch that fire, man. I mean, you just got to be a
Exactly.
team.
Exactly.
Ohio State played them right now, they would beat them by 50.
Well, that's different. Ohio State's on fire right now.
I mean,
all
Ohio
about that.
State
It's
did
all
lose
about
to
that
them,
fire.
so
They just lost to them 4 weeks ago,
Exactly.
though, John. So who knows?
Yeah, but look at the team. Look at the difference.
You can't say that though, because I mean, Michigan they
I
just
mean-
they just smoked
Yeah.
that. They just beat Bama there.
Right now, the
The-
only difference
now-
is one's in the CFP, the other one's not.
The real
That's the only
12
difference right
team
now.
that should have made it in is South Carolina.
What about BYU?
No, they're terrible.
They just put it on Colorado, man.
South
Yeah.
Carolina should have made it in.
I don't know. I mean, Big 12 might have made a
mean,
push there. I mean,
South Carolina got beat by Ole
you-
Miss.
you just saw the performance that Arizona State put on.
South
Yeah.
Carolina was the next best team.
They got put it on by Ole Miss though.
Is the SEC on the downgrade or not? What's your all's opinion on that?
Not this year because they have all the new teams joining in.
But I'm
When
saying,
you-
like you look at it in the past, and they've been the powerhouse, right? I don't think they're no longer the powerhouse of college football.
Yeah, I think Big Ten is now.
But I think a big factor in that has to do with like the whole NIL deal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if a player is not playing, like say a guy comes in, he's a freshman, right? Let's say they tell him he's gonna have to sit a year. Well, he ain't gonna sit a year. He's just gonna leave and go play somewhere else. So like the SEC used to have like, okay, for example, like they used to have these guys to where if their starter got hurt, they would have a backup, like just as good. But now they don't because them guys are going to a different team.
yeah, NIL has done a
Other than
lot
that.
for like, yeah, NIL has done a lot for like screwing up the future of teams.
Yeah,
and
like, I mean-
giving players the play now mentality.
Yeah, look at Moorhead's special team from last year. Everyone
Yeah.
everyone transferred to get the NIL money. I mean,
I think they had probably, I want to say like 4 or 5 guys after season. That's all they had left on their team.
yeah, and look at us now. I mean,
Yeah. I
we're
mean, look
brutal.
up at
It's
look
brutal
up-
right now.
look up at Marshall. They just had 60-some guys in their transport portal. That's not even counting
Yeah.
your seniors you had.
Yeah, they couldn't
That's
play in the bowl
also
game
because
because of
Marshall
that.
made a dumb decision of not re-signing their coach though too. So
What I heard, that was coach's
there-
choice to leave.
That
So I don't know much about that.
they
But
tried.
why
to
would
re-
you? That
they
was
tried
just
to-
because of money though. He wouldn't have. Why would you go to a team that you literally just beat in your conference?
Because he's getting paid another $500,000.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's getting paid, so it's Marshall's fault for not paying him.
They couldn't pay that much.
Yeah, and then
I
bringing
heard-
in NIL money from the other team is getting all
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, just for the record, none of us believe that Michigan should have been in the playoffs.
We just
messing
trying to
with
get you going, man. We needed a good little segment here.
Yeah, I was going.
Yeah, I know.
you. As soon as
Eric-
Evan said
Eric-
that, dude,
Eric-
your face went red.
Eric texted me and he was like, dude, you need to think of something like just to throw out there at some point. just to get Johnny going because it'll be fun. So I was like, it has to be something to do with Michigan.
Crappiest team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No offense whatsoever.
It's
Chip
good to get-
Kelly was
They
a
did beat Bama.
disgrace that game.
You're not kidding. Chip Kelly figured out how to call some plays against Tennessee.
Oh, it's almost like you got a call, throw it to number 4. I could be offensive coordinator for Ohio State this year.
Yeah.
Well, no, Chip Kelly said, "Give it to Judkins. He'll run it against Michigan because that worked real good the first whole 3 quarters. Let's keep doing it the 4th one."
Yeah. Okay, if
What
it
do we
ain't
got?
broke, don't fix it.
What we got next, Derek?
All right. Last and final segment, we got blind rankings cereals.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
So
So
yeah.
I got a
We've
question
got-
on
It's
this.
gonna be easy.
So, do we have to like decide as a group or like individual?
we'll do individual.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to
So
tell us what we have at each number?
I'm going to tell you
So we
guys.
So we like need a piece
and
of
then-
we need like something to remember. Like we need to write it down so we remember it. What are
yeah.
you trying to say? Okay.
Hope my mind's good because I ain't got no paper on me. I know John don't either. Look at him.
All right. I've got paper with me, so if I need to,
Top-
I'll write your
top
guys'
five?
down.
So
Yep.
top 5.
Yep, just 5.
My top 5?
No, we're not. You guys aren't giving out your top 5s. I'm giving you guys 5 cereals, and you're ranking them on 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next.
Oh, okay.
We can do the top 5 next episode.
Yeah. All right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is cereal number 1.
Let's put that at 3.
That's what I was gonna say. It's so mid.
All right, so Johnny's got that at 3. Evan, where do
3.
you have it at?
I'm going 3. I was debating
Josh.
putting it 4, man.
I don't really. I mean, sometimes it hits, but you got to be in the right perfect mood for that stuff.
And like
It's
Cinnamon
mid.
Toast Crunch, like you can eat way too, like you can eat too much of it, and then it just sucks.
Yeah, and then if you get
And-
too much in your bowl, it just gets
Yeah.
too soggy too quick.
No,
Yeah.
but like the after, like just drinking the milk after
Yeah.
is so good. It's
It
actually good.
is.
It's mid.
All right, John.
Josh.
We know you're the cereal king, man. You see it about today.
I am.
Josh,
Yeah,
what'd you put it at?
3.
Up next is Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh,
Woo!
that's a
Oh,
1
yeah.
for me.
What'd you say?
1.
Go say.
Evan?
I'm going 2 because it gets soggy as well. It gets soggy.
Mhm.
That's my problem.
Captain Crunch.
2.
4.
Oh man, you really spitting out some good ones here. See, I ate so much Captain Crunch. That's when I was growing up, man. Crazy take. It's got to be my 1. It's got to
Captain
be.
Crunch. Captain
Okay.
Crunch Fruit Pebbles was my go-to growing
I'm
up.
putting 4, but I wish I would have put it 3 and moved Cinnamon Toast down. But it
Yeah,
don't
me
matter.
too.
They're about
Cinnamon
they're
Toast
about
Crunch
the same.
one.
They're both
Yeah.
mid.
All right. Crave.
Oh man, dang. I guess I'm gonna have to put that at 4.
4, yes.
I mean,
I have 2 favorite cereals, and that's in the top 2. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go 1 and hope you don't say my other favorite.
I mean, what was we thinking putting Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 4 or 3? I
know.
mean,
I don't know.
Well, you guys ready for the last one?
is this
I-
did
I
we
thought
get
it
the
was gonna-
world cereal first?
Cookie Crisp.
Oh shoot!
Appreciate it, Eric. Freaking get it a 5, I guess, man.
All right. So if you
I
could
mean-
reorder it, how would you reorder it?
I'm taking Crave at 1, Fruity Pebbles at 2, Captain Crunch 3, Cookie Crisp 4, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 5.
Okay.
You're
that's-
whack.
What do you got,
I
John?
don't know. Crave's just been hitting recently.
I'm going Crave 1, Cookie
Yeah.
Crisp 2,
Mhm.
Fruity Pebbles 3, Captain Crunch 4, or no. Yeah, and Cinnamon Toast 5.
All right, I got Cinnamon Toast 5. Shoot. Crave 1. Cookie Crisp 2. Captain Crunch 3 and Fruity Pebbles 4.
All right. I think I like Evans the best. ranking
Oh,
the
boy.
best.
Dang. Come on.
Josh is
That's
mean,
the worst.
that's the two E's for you, man.
No.
Big E
Yeah.
and Little E.
I was definitely expecting some like Frosted Flakes in there.
I was
something
waiting
like
for
that.
Lucky Charms, the best.
Yeah,
cereal.
I
Lucky
thought we was
Charms,
gonna.
Frosted
I thought we was
Flakes.
gonna have like Cheerios, man.
Yeah, that too.
That's what I was waiting on, man.
Eric said.
He
I
actually
would
gave me
say
some
survive for that.
Eric
went
thought
to
of
the
his
grocery
5
store
favorite
and-
cereals.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. He went to the grocery store and was like, "Which 5 do I want to buy right now?"
He said,
No, I literally just
5 coming up.
I literally looked up the top 5
Well, there's your problem.
cereals.
You did top 5.
No,
Lucky Charms
listen.
ain't in the top 5.
and none of these were in the top 5.
Oh, that's because
Really?
this world sucks and they never actually ate good cereal like
Yeah,
Frosted
so-
Flakes.
The problem is they had to quit putting them in the top 5 because they're not.
My
healthy
gosh,
for
I
you,
bet
probably.
Corn Flakes was number 2.
Cornflakes and
Surprisingly,
Cheerios.
Cheerios were 2.
I told you.
The Honey Nut are good, but normal
Yeah.
Cheerios, literally, I'd rather eat
Just-
the side of a drywall.
Yeah, it was just regular Cheerios, and then Frosted Flakes was at 3.
Oh my. No Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds.
Honey Bunch of Oats was 4.
Hey,
That's
honeycombs.
I don't know about
good.
4, but that is solid. I've
Pop?
never made that.
Pops is good.
That was at 5.
I love Pops.
Yeah, I don't remember what was at 1, but
Better be Lucky Charms.
I know Special K was in the top 10.
That's terrible.
What? That's
Yeah.
big. What is this? A bunch of moms doing it?
It
Yeah.
has to be.
It is.
It's probably
It's a-
like nutrition.org or something like that. Don't put none of the good ones in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert F.K. made that list.
KCJ Killingsworth made that one.
Killer J.
Gosh.
I'll tell you what, I really
The
think we need to bring back
best
to
first
this
baseman.
podcast is potentially, getting some type of game in sometime, of some sort. That we need to throw that in, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the heart might have you to.
No 2v2 basketball, Eric.
Why?
Because you seen that happen the last time. I can't do it again.
What, you throw me a lob and you make it?
Nah, bro. Brant just cooked me. He's so small, he's pickpocketing every 5 seconds.
They don't want none of those, do they, John?
No, they don't.
Hey, I got electric scooter with the electric scooter race.
Oh, gosh.
Play skate, but with a tech deck. Gosh. All right, well, that's everything that we had planned.
Yes, sir.
Guess this
What should-
concludes
What should they
episode 1.
expect in the next episode, Eric?
That is not been made on the drawing board yet. Right now, it's in.
When are we going to do this? Same time, same day? Posting it when?
What's the
Yes.
upload schedule looking like? You got an
Hopefully it's
Once a week?
once a week.
I
Not
think
sure
Sun-
what day yet.
I think
Maybe
Sundays would be a good
record on
day, man.
Sundays.
We'll probably
Yeah,
record on
Sundays and
Sundays, but we'll probably post it on
Post on
Monday.
What do you
Tuesday,
think?
Wednesday.
Record
Tuesday,
Sundays, post Wednesdays.
I like
Yeah.
that. Sundays would be the best day for us.
Yeah. And then maybe we might all be together on the weekend,
We might be able to
Hopefully.
throw it in.
and we might be able to do this together, not over the phone.
That's facts. I feel like
Well.
the Kelsey brothers right now.
We'll get big boy mics.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I mean, I
if you give us,
gotta stick a deodorant I can use.
I'll have to get
Yeah.
some money. We'll get some revenue.
Facts.
And
Ad
we'll probably
revenue
be,
coming clutch.
check this out on, I'm guessing, TikTok, post it on YouTube,
Yep. And
we'll
then,
figure it out.
yeah,
Spotify.
Sure. Apple
maybe.
Podcast.
Don't know how to use those, but we'll figure it out.
We'll
We'll
figure it out.
figure it
We'll get there
out.
one day.
Heck yeah.
You might be watching this 16 years from now when they finally get famous. Who knows?
Right,
Yeah,
man.
Maybe.
We might just going back, watching our first episode.
And
Yeah.
you'll be like, holy cow.
Be
Where
like
it
our
all
freak-
began. Where it all
be like
started,
our-
man.
Be like
Man,
our
this
kids or
already-
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we'll never have any views other than the 4 of us and our mothers. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
possibility.
That is a
Yeah.
very good possibility. Actually, no, we'll have all the Chapman brothers watching it, so we'll get a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, let's get Eric's and Josh's family to watch it. We'll have like 50 views for
Bro,
that.
Yeah, just right off of
That's
that.
that.
put Addy on and Zabe will be watching it all day.
All right,
We'll
well,
get Addy on here.
we could.
I think we might need to throw some guests, some guests
Some
in
what?
the future, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
get
that
maybe.
for sure, 100%.
Dude,
Get
yeah.
Perk on.
Yeah,
We gotta get Perk on sometime.
We gotta get Perk and Caleb, boy. I get them two arguing. Oh yeah, be over.
All right, well, that wraps up episode 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Until next time. Deuces.
Peace.